JJ Hamilton is 19. Then we've got Cooper Reed and Khan Thorogood on the outside of the third row. We're off and racing in the feature race. Junior Sedan style. Top corner. The two at the front, neither of them giving an inch as they go down the back straight away. A little bit of a bump. Sorted out though into the hairpin corner, and it's Kane Richters who leads them up the zinc straight away for the first time back to Josh Rigby. Next one through there would be Braden Steffens as they go round Pagel's corner. Back behind them, getting all wobbly, was actually J.J. Hamilton. So he'll have to get the car back, heading in the right direction through the hairpin corner. In front of him is Cooper Reed, and behind him will be Aidan Rigby. Khan Thorogood would be the next one. Hannah Christensen. Still out there too is Hayley Spence and Cohen Herwig. That's the way they arrive at the hairpin corner. And at the moment, Kane Richters doing a good job out the front. Back behind them will still be Josh Rigby. Rigby's got his hands full with young Braden Steffens. Steffens right on his hammer. Then we go back to the 17 car of Cooper Reed in position number 4, and JJ Hamilton to the better of Aidan Rigby. Khan Thorogood, and not too far away behind him is Hannah Christensen. Still out there too is Hayley Spence, and Herwig as the lead car. Slowly catching up to young Cohen. Up the main straight away and under the tower goes Kane Richters. Back behind him is still Josh Rigby. That's the way they go round Pagel's corner and set sail down the back straight away. They go round the outside of Cohen Herwig. Kane Richters to Josh Rigby, and then Braden Steffens. The next one there would be Cooper Reed, JJ Hamilton, and then Aidan Rigby. Back then we come to Hannah Christensen. Khan Thorogood goes past as well, and then we're back at our race leader, who's about to put a lap on Hayley Spence, which he does. So down the back straight away, and our race leader's got some fresh air back in front of him, and that's Kane Richters. Through the hairpin corner he goes, and up the zinc straight away. Back to Josh Rigby. Braden Steffens in third. Next one still there is Cooper Reed, JJ Hamilton. Aidan Rigby goes by. I think you'll find the next one will be Hannah Christensen and Khan Thorogood, and then we're back at our race leader, who heads up the zinc main straight away. Got a fairly good lead at the moment back to Josh Rigby, Braden Steffens, and then we got a problem coming out of the hairpin corner. Hayley Spence wanted to be in the same place as Hannah Christensen. So Kane Richters, Josh Rigby, and Braden Steffens to the outside of the Witch's Hat as the green one is shown off and racing with still 12 laps remaining. And Kane Richters is the race leader around Pagels for the first time at the restart. Back behind them it be Braden Steffens is still close enough. Cooper Reed is still in there, JJ Hamilton, as is Aidan Rigby. And we got a problem again at the rear of the field. This time it's Hayley Spence facing the wrong way. Cohen Herwig is the other car involved. Might need some assistance. We'll get both of them mobile again. Kane Richters to lead them to the outside of the Witch's Hat. With him is Josh Rigby and then Braden Steffens. Then we've got Cooper Reid and JJ Hamilton, and that's the way they get going once again around the top corner. The race leader, Kane Richters, leads them down the back chute. One getting all crossed up. Coming out of the top corner was JJ Hamilton. Gets himself back in groove though and doesn't lose a place, but he's got a bit of work to do to close up the gap as they get another lap down. Down the back chute for Kane Richters. To the better of Josh Rigby. Braden Stephens is not too far away in the 8 car. Then we've got Cooper Reid doing a good job back there in position number 4, JJ Hamilton, then Aidan Rigby. Next car through is that of Hannah Christensen and Khan Thorogood. Then we go to Hayley Spence and Cohen Herwig, and then we're back at our race leader who's in the hairpin and heading up the zinc main straight away once again. Bit of a battle royal here for position number 2 between Josh Rigby and Braden Stephens. Stephens thinking about the outside pass as our race leader gets a bit wobbly coming off the top corner. Now Stephens comes down the inside. Can he pull it up in time? Swapping over around the inside and getting rid of him. Brings on a yellow. Then we've got Aidan Rigby in front of Hannah Christensen. Khan Thorogood would be there with Hayley Spence, Cohen Herwig, and at the back it's Josh Rigby to the outside. Of the Witch's Hat goes our race leader. And we've got 8 laps to go for the junior feature final. Around the top corner, Kane Richters to the better of Braden Stephens. Stephens a little closer this time. Back then to Cooper Reid. In position number 3 is to the better of JJ Hamilton, and then we've got Aidan Rigby in front of Hannah Christensen. That's the way they head around the top corner with our race leader still, Kane Richters. Doing a good job out the front. Kane Richters lets it drift up towards the concrete. In the zinc straight away, has beaten off Braden Stephens at the moment. Cooper Reid is still there in position number 3. JJ Hamilton up there as well. Then we've got Aidan Rigby coming very quickly. Up on Aidan Rigby is Hannah Christensen as Kane Thorogood gets it all crossed up but gets it back on the race line as Josh Rigby trying to make up for some of the missed time. And we've lost our second place getter in the top corner. Can he get it out of the rain? No, he won't. It'll bring on a yellow light, but he'll go to the rear. Top of the track, just a little bit bumpy. Hannah Christensen in front of Aidan Rigby and Josh Rigby. Khan Thorogood would be the next one as they go to the outside of the Witch's Hat and set sail. Can we get the last 5 laps done? Around Pagel's corner goes Kane Richters. To the better of Cooper Reid. JJ Hamilton is there in position number 3. Next one through would be Hannah Christensen. To the better of the 28 car of Aidan Rigby. Next one there would be that of Josh Rigby. And then we've got Khan Thorogood with Braden Stephens trying to get himself off the tail of the field. A little one being a bit wobbly at the top corner was Hannah Christensen. She comes back underneath in the hairpin corner, and that's not going to work because both of the Rigby cars have driven by, as has Khan Thorogood. We go back to our race leader. Doing a good job, Kane Richters. Through the hairpin corner and up the main straight away. Couple of laps remaining. Cooper Reid in 2, JJ Hamilton in 3. Next one would be Aidan Rigby. To the better of Khan Thorogood being attacked on the inside by Aidan Rigby. We then go back to our race leader who's in the hairpin, and they should be. A white flag waiting for him. 1 to go. Kane Richters. 1 to go for Cooper Reid. 1 to go now for Josh Rigby in front of Aidan Rigby. Khan Thorogood as JJ Hamilton has got some problems and brings the 19 car onto the infield, but here's our winner, Kane Richters takes it out in front of Cooper Reid. We'll come back to Josh Rigby, Aidan Rigby. Khan Thorogood finally gets it heading in the right direction. Hannah Christensen in front of Braden Steffens. Still got Hayley Spence to complete the journey, and Cohen Herwig. Put your hands together for him, folks. Yes, lasted the distance, and well done. Well done, Kane Richters. As we said, stars of the future, and just remember the names. Kane Richters will no doubt be one of those heading out into the country, out into Roma for the Queensland title. Was out there over Easter and had a very good weekend. So as he goes around, folks, put your hands together for him. Kane Richters, car number 32, takes out the junior feature. As the National Fours roll out for their feature race coming your way. Yes, well done, Kane Richters. Doing everything right in the junior division. We will come over here and try and have a bit of a chat.